Hello everybody, Nathan here with another Minetest mod review, and today we are going to be looking at, drumroll please, arcade games. Yep, you wanted it, and now you have it. MyArcades, brought to you by Don Batman and Ferk. And I did an extremely negligible amount of modeling on this, so little it's not even worth mentioning, but we'll get to that when we come to that. So for starters, actually, let's just quickly overview what we have here. We have this kind of like a Mario game where you collect the coins, avoid the little bad guys. I'll get to this in just a moment. We have Pac-Mine, not to be confused with Pac-Man. We have the large scale version, and then we have a much smaller size game board. You pretty much run through both of these, collecting the yellow pellets and avoiding the ghosts. Now, getting to this piece right here. When I was setting up this world, I didn't pay attention to how these place. Pretty much what you do is you put out one of these three nodes, and I'll put one out, but I don't want to place it because I will mess my world up if I place it. So you put out this node. This node just sits here till you right click on it, and then it will place the board. It doesn't care what is there, it is going to chew right through it. So I had placed my Mario game board here, and then I placed the Pac-Man here, and then I realized after I generated the board, that just cut through that piece. So you have to be careful that they all put to the northeast, yes. So wherever you put your node down, it'll grow out to east and to the north. I believe on the forum, which of course will be linked below and on my website, it tells you the game board sizes of all of them. But without further ado, let's get to some gameplay. So we just walk up to the M here, right click on it rather, and you'll see in the bottom left corner, I have a score going here. I get 10 points for every coin. I have a list of lives, and I have a list of how many coins are left to clear. And yeah, when that happens, it's not good. I just actually lost 2 lives. Now, if you're wondering what just happened, the edges here, you actually warp across. Oh man, I am not doing good here. The gravity has been adjusted when you're in here, so you can jump higher than you could normally in real life. And I died. Okay, so I didn't last too long that time. The turtles spawn out from the top here, and they kind of just fall through, get to the pipe at the bottom, despawn, and then respawn up there. You got a little mushroom up here, which it varies from my experience. Sometimes it's an extra life, and sometimes it's like 500 bonus points. But okay, so we see in the chat here, I made it to the highest score. My ranking is 1. So this is really intended for more use on a server. We have this node here that's your high scores, and you click it, and you have a list of all the games. So I just finished playing Mario, and I'm single player, so I've already played it twice, and I scored 420 points. The other 2 times was 60 points. Wahoo for me. And then of course we have Pac-Mine single player and Pac-Mine mini as well. So that's pretty fun. Again, that's something really more intended for on a server, because obviously in a single player you'll be the only one with scores, though of course you can always beat your score. It is based off of the player name. You don't enter a name at all, so if you are doing it as single player like I am, you will see your name listed as single player. Whereas if you're on multiplayer, you will get whatever your multiplayer name is. Now you might have just seen that. I ate a ghost. If you get the little power pellets, you can eat a ghost. Fruits give you bonus points, which who doesn't like bonus points? Where's your ghost? Where's your ghost? I'm gonna eat this guy. That didn't work. And now it's probably gonna wear off. So obviously the objective here is to run around and collect all of the little pellets. And again, in the bottom left corner, you'll see a listing with your score, what level you're at, how many lives you have, and the remaining pellets to clear on the board. The ghosts here aren't necessarily the smartest. They pretty much travel in straight lines and try to get you that way. They don't really use any kind of pathfinding, which turns out to be something you do have to use to your advantage at times. Because when you get down to the last few pellets on the board, oh boy. When you get down to the last few pellets on the board, they'll pretty much be blocking you. I just lost a life. They'll pretty much be blocking you, and you'll actually have to, like, lure them into corners to get them trapped so you can get to the pellets without them being able to get you. So it's definitely some strategy involved. It's not just all running around. And for some reason I keep lagging really badly when I'm viewing that chopped up mesh. Which I don't understand why. Not today, fellas. Yeah, 29 more pellets to clear. Yeah. Yep, go this way, guys. Come on. We'll lure them into the corner. And just run out real quick. I can travel faster than they can, so you have to use that to your advantage too, and sometimes just be speedy. Okay, so I was just gonna explain something, and I get killed by a ghost as I teleported through. So yes, there is teleporting in the Pac-Man game here too. And also kind of has this. Did something just get me? Oh, something did. And also there's this bluish haze. If you walk into that, you will pop out on the other side of the board. And in the event you are doing phenomenally well, but don't feel like keep on going, because at a point you can gain lives. But say you just really, want to exit for some reason. Pac-Man exit. Run it as a command. It'll kick you out of the game. Not to worry, though, as you still get your high score. So I made it to level 2. Of course, some of that gameplay was off-screen because it takes forever. It's such a huge, gigantic, enormous board. So that one just takes a long time. You rack up a lot more points, of course, because you're collecting quite a few more pellets per level. And as you level up, it does get more and more difficult. And basically, your difficulty is increased by having more and more ghosts. I think the highest I ever made it was level 3 in the large Pac-Man, and that was on the server. Myself, Don, Ferk, and Max had a little test session on a server that we set up just to see kind of how everything worked out, and it worked pretty well. Didn't have any kind of errors or crashes, so it's definitely ready for server use. High scores all worked. I can't show it now because I'm not doing it as multiplayer, but when you do it on a server, if somebody's playing the game, it actually won't let another person join it. So because I'm playing Pac-Man Mini here, if somebody else were to come up and click on the block in the corner there, it gives them a message, I think, saying someone's already playing, and they can't join the game, and they can't start the entire game over, which is really a super good thing. And it works the same way for the Mario game as well. So you don't have to worry about people griefing like that. Alright, and here, see, we need to get that pallet. That's the last pallet. And we got the little ghost in the corner here. I probably could run in and just grab it, but let's use some of that strategy that I was talking about before. And of course, we have to keep in mind, the pink ghost is always going to try to find us too. So let's go into here. We're now far enough across where he's going to exit there. But he's going to go to this side rather than that side. We can travel faster than the ghosts can. So if we run through to here, he's going to end up getting stuck in this corner. Boom. We've got the pallet. Finish the level. He got stuck in a corner. That's what's amazing. I really don't know why it's amazing, but it is. Pac-Man Mini does not have any teleport locations where you can jump from side to side, but it is a much smaller board, so it's not really something that's too necessary. I think I should be getting a third ghost here in level 2 on Pac-Man Mini, but wait just a second to see if another one spawns. Go hide in the corner so they don't catch me. Okay, we might just be staying at 2 ghosts here. So, I'm going to go ahead and exit this as well. You'll notice it is the same command for exiting both. Oh, you know, I didn't show you how to exit from Mario, though. You'll probably see how. It's really, really very simple. You just, when you're in the game, you just right-click on the exit block. And that is how you exit the game. Or, of course, you let the turtles kill you. Which seems to be very easy to do, seeing as how I died numerous times. And that is that, guys. Why do I keep doing that? Download link will be in the description, of course. And if you swing over to my website, of course, I'll have the download link in the form and everything linked there as well. If you would like to request any mod reviews or modding tutorials, swing over to my website as well and fill out the form there. I think that covers everything. I did mention you have to be in creative to get these. There's not crafting recipes. So either you go in creative or you use the give me command to get all of these blocks. I think that should be it. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting, so... Oh, you obviously saw it at night, but some of these blocks do light up. So if you set it to nighttime, I threw some torches out, but those weren't really necessary. I just kind of put them out because I wanted a little extra lighting. But you'll notice that the, like all the pellets themselves actually light up in there. The coins all light up. I think even the blue blocks light up a little bit. So you can play this around the clock. And it's fun, because when someone's in there, you can be a spectator on the outside watching them. Of course, you can't join with them, but you can watch them play, or they could watch you play. Thanks for watching, guys. Check back next week for another Minetest mod review. And yeah, keep mining or something.